we go.
Oh shit! No, motherfuckers! Goddamn fucking shit!
Going live. And we're live, folks. Hello, everybody. Thanks for all the folks in the chat. How's everybody doing this weekend? Everybody having a good weekend? Me, I'm freezing to death. It's getting cold. I'm cold all the time again. It's not even really cold, but I'm cold. Might as well be minus 30 outside, the way I feel. I've got the heater on.
It got in the 40s last night here, so it was chilly.
Well, we only had a couple nights of frost on the window, but that's gone away. But it's usually covered in dew and stuff. But other than that, it's not that cold. It's just I'm turning cold again. So, how was your week, Tim? I won't call you Ann, okay?
Okay, Pugs. No, it's been a good week. It's been busy week, but a good week. Still worried about some of our friends. Make sure you reach out to those people you haven't heard from or you know are struggling for real, because this fall weather's kicking in, and people especially people that have been dealing with pain are bound to be dealing with more right now, as well as seasonal depression issues. So please reach out to people. I'm getting more responses and more talking to people that are dealing with this. So please do.
Go ahead while I die here.
Yeah, it's okay.
Stop.
Damn it, talk. I'm dying here.
Oh shit, Zippy's dying. We're all fucked now. My week's been good. I can finally say this is the first time in 10 months I won't be in overtime.
Woohoo! Holy crap, eh? Wow.
It only took 10 fucking months.
Well, Zippy says she's dying, and I've seen so many suicidal squirrels this week. I'm not okay with this, Zippy. You stay safe. Do not leave your house.
I wish I didn't have to leave my house. That would be really nice. So my week was good. It was a little hectic. But then we kind of did a bunch of jobs ahead of time because we were supposed to have people come to the barn on Monday and Tuesday. So we ran our ass off. We de-tagged 360 pigs, thinking, okay, we're not going to have time next week. And then they canceled, and I thought, woo, woo. So now we're ahead of the game. So the only thing that's going to be fun now is playing, it's called Whack-A-Piggy, where I tattoo the pigs to go to market. So that's going to be fun.
Whack-A-Piggy?
I call it Whack-A-Piggy. I got a tattoo hammer, and I have names for everything. I put jewelry on pigs. What else is it? Well, I weigh pigs, but that's just weighing squirts. I call them weighing squirts. And then there's Whack-A-Piggy. I used to have names for all kinds of things, but oh well. Anyway, my week was good. I still have all of these. I did get an owie on Saturday morning, but just a little owie. Just a little owie. It was my fault too, because what I did was, and don't everybody get alarmed. I went to, this girl wouldn't turn her head, and I'm trying to get this, the number part went in her ear, but not the button on the back. So I'm trying to get her, and smarten up. Well, I hit the sharp end of the number part and sliced my finger. So that was my own fault. Piggy didn't get me. So
you got yourself.
Anyway, it's all good. Mando, do you want the honors of going through chats?
Sure. Let's see what we got. Bruna Sarah, this Tim guy, this Zippy person, Steve TC, Goat Boy, Live Lounge Liquids, Addy motherfucking Tooney, Tim's other half. Amber K.
Yeah, I haven't seen Amber K for a while.
I haven't either, actually.
Bob's Own Too Low. And that is it.
Well, that's pretty good. So anyway, what we're doing today is Fresh popped into the chat last week, and
2 weeks ago.
what?
2 weeks ago.
Oh, 2 weeks ago. Sorry, my bad. Listen, time is an issue with me. I can't remember yesterday. So anyway, Fresh popped into the chat 2 weeks ago and offered up a challenge for us. And it was the theme was a Native American mix. So that's what we all did today. And so we will show some recipes for you, and we'll get
2
on
play
with the
alongs.
show. What? Oh, 2 played along. That's good. We miss you too, Amber. Okay, so you've got some ready to go, Mando? Do you want to show?
I have.
Okay.
I have the play alongs pulled and mine.
Okay, and I've got mine.
I didn't see Rocky Tooney in chat, so we'll start with the other Tooney.
Yeah.
We'll make it a little bit bigger because I know he's blind. Screen share this one. We have Lakota plum cake. We have Bakery Spice Blend VTA at 0.4, Crumble Topping Wonder Flavors at 1.5, VSO Date at 2, not that honey. We have Wonder Flavors honey at 0.07, FA Maple Syrup at 0.6, Philadelphia Butter Cake at 2, VSO Plum at 1, Wonder Flavors Roasted Hazelnut at 0.8, and VSO Sweet at 0.08.
That looks pretty darn tasty.
It does.
The only one I don't have the date. I've got, I believe, I don't even know if I've got the plum yet. I don't think I got the plum, but looks pretty tasty. Looks pretty tasty. Do you wanna give Rocky a few minutes to show up or whatever, and we can go on with some other ones?
Yeah, I'll go over mine.
Okay.
I have a Hirshon Cherokee Nation huckleberry bread.
Oh, cool.
Interesting.
Yeah.
We've got VSO blueberry at 1.5. Wonder Flavors egg yolk at 0.25. VSO fresh bread at 3. VSO honey at 1. VSO huckleberry at 1.5. VSO sweetbread at 1, and Perilum tobacco bourbon at 1.5.
That looks
Bonus
really good,
points.
actually.
Bonus points for actually having fresh in it, fresh bread in it.
Yes.
Because he came up with the challenge. Bonus points.
Bonus point. And Rocky just happy must have heard us talking about us.
Oh,
'cause
yeah.
He just showed up.
There's
He
Rocky.
just showed up. So we can show Rocky's recipe.
Rocky.
This actually tastes pretty good right off the shake.
Nice.
Cool.
Well, I got one left. You guys want to do one?
I can do one. I'll do mine. Okay. Now if I can share screen. Okay, so I did Sioux pudding. Of course, I looked for a Native American dessert. So there's my pretty picture. Doesn't it look tasty? Okay. So I use cornbread by 1&1 at 3%, and Devon cream by Cupcake World at 1%. Gingerbread, because the recipe called for ginger and cinnamon in it, so I used the gingerbread just to go along with the cornbread, like kind of cakey wise. And at 1.5%, I use Flavor Art milk at 1.5%, and the company that doesn't exist, molasses by Real Flavors at 0.5, and rich cinnamon at 0.21. And that's an oops, but it tastes good, so I'll leave it there. So yes, I do that. I scroll while I'm entering and it changes the numbers on me. I keep trying to stop doing that, but anyway, that's my mix, and it actually turned out pretty good. It's supposed to be a pudding, but I think it's more from the description, it's more like a bread with a little bit of cream with it. So I will stop sharing, and I will put the I will put the link in chat. Oh.
And we got a Rocky recipe. This is good.
Yes, we have a Rocky Junior recipe.
Yes, show Rocky.
The Sugar Moon.
Ooh. Frank. DeFrank's here.
DTF.
So we have Flavor West butter pecan at 0.08. Vape Train goes up at 0.5. Wonder Flavors maple syrup candy at 2.5. And Vape Train red dates at 0.14.
That's the one I have to get. Red dates. That looks good though. That looks really good.
It does.
Yeah.
Yes.
Way to go, Rocky.
Maple syrup candy, but it's just yeah, I like that.
Well, it tastes, honest to God. Have you tried it, either one of you? Okay.
Yeah.
It's funny because Frank, Wonder Flavors Frank, messaged me and he says, what do you think of the maple sugar candy? And I had, when I first got it, of course I sniffed it, because nobody, any maple flavor that you have or come across does not smell or taste like Canadian maple syrup. Okay.
Yeah, I know.
I said to Frank after I tested it, like, it was so spot on to our maple syrup. It was just, he said it would be pretty sad if I created a maple syrup that doesn't taste Canadian, because Frank's in Canada too, eh? So
yep.
I said, yeah, well, you nailed it. And it's, if you want a maple syrup, oh, damn, that shit's good.
I've got to get that. I should have gotten that yesterday.
Yeah.
Bummer.
Really, honestly, that it's not as bad. I mean, all of his flavors are pretty good, but that one to me stands out because it's like kind of part of Canada.
I make my own maple syrup here in Vermont.
Do
so
you? Yeah. Well, then it's probably not far then from ours.
No, it's same. It's the same.
Yeah,
I grew up near the Canadian border, and we're right next to the Canadian border. So
yeah. So it's the same, but it's so much different than the other syrups you get. Yeah. Anyway, okay, so go on. Advocate, do you want to show yours?
Yeah, sure. All right, let me get to the right one.
Yeah, well, you're looking.
So,
go ahead. Sorry.
Oh, no worries.
Go ahead.
So I made a Choctaw fall cake. It is a chocolate Native American pumpkin cake topped with whipped cream. It's actually a pumpkin cake, but it's made with cocoa. So it's got VSO cocoa at 0.5%, pumpkin VSO at 2%, pumpkin spice flavor at 0.5%, vanilla pudding flavor at 1.5%, vanilla swirl flavor apprentice at 1%, whipped cream, the TFA from 1.5%, and yellow cake flavor west at 1.5%. And it's actually decent off the shake. So I'm actually pretty impressed with it. Though I will tell you, this is not because I kept the recipe more authentic to the recipe because it only required cocoa. I really want to throw some VSO chocolate on top of it because I just think it would taste so much better. But
well, I've done that before too, thinking after I've tried something that I could make it better. There's no reason why you can't.
Oh no, but I have a feeling.
Try a different version
The cake comes through nice right now, but I actually am really it's that time of year. I'm enjoying the chocolate, like Swaggy's chocolate's kind of like got me dialed right in right now. And Larry and I have figured out this whole chocolate cocoa thing. It almost like richens the cocoa, almost like to a like cocoa powder, like you'd get from Swiss Miss when you mix the two.
I'm kind of going back to my chocolate. I go through my phases of chocolate, custards, cheesecakes, and I seem to just go round and round. But I made a few chocolates a little while ago. Yeah, you and me both, Rocky. Yeah.
What'd Rocky say?
Roy just said, looks good. I've been on a cocoa kick lately. Yeah. I don't know what it is. It's like certain times of the year, it's like I go into the chocolate phase, then I go into the coffee phase, and like I've been on custards all summer, which some people think is backwards because a lot of people want the fruit and shit, but I don't do a lot of fruit and stuff. So yeah, I'm back into chocolate, then back to coffee again, probably.
I feel like I balanced the cocoa well though, because everything else is coming through, but you're still tasting the cocoa a little, but it's not like overpowering. So I kind of think it's right for what it's supposed to be.
Yeah. Well, cocoa is a great flavor. Like I have FA cocoa. The only thing is you got to be really careful with it because then you will get that
burnt taste, rubber taste.
I don't get that. No, I don't get that from chocolate. Never have. A lot of people do get that burnt taste from chocolate, but if you use it a bit too high, you'll find you get the almost the like that dry cocoa taste.
It dries your mouth out somehow too.
Yeah,
I noticed that.
Yeah. So you got to use it low, and if you actually pair the FA chocolate with the FA cocoa, you get like a chocolate liqueur.
That is why I put the vanilla pudding in there, is because I knew it was going to give me that dry feeling, and that kind of gives me a little bit moist feeling. So I wanted to balance that out so it didn't give you that real dry mouth feel.
Good idea. Good idea. So, did anybody else decide to try a mix doing this outside of the panel? Addie rocks. Yes.
He's fast.
Sorry. I had he adds links. You're just thinking about the link and it's already up there.
I had it copied. I forgot to paste it. And then Addie's already got it in there. It's like, okay, thank you, Addie.
Hi, Frankenmeiser and Peter West. Sorry, guys. So what are we going to do next week, Mando?
Uh-oh.
You know, I know his brain's been working on it.
Is he being nice or is he being mean? I'm curious.
No, here it comes. It's gonna mess us up, guaranteed.
Oh,
he likes to do that.
I'd say we just do a live mix.
Okay.
Take a break from the challenges.
Yes, we could just do some live mix.
Just do a live mix with coffees and teas.
Ooh, coffee. Okay.
That actually fits right into what Rocky just said.
Yep.
Good coffee recipe. So it's like, yeah.
I was going through some coffee recipes today and saw someone put coffee in a vanilla pudding zippy. Well, that wouldn't be out of line that wouldn't be out of line. I put coffee in cheesecakes. I put coffee in everything.
Okay, you're talking to somebody who put leather in a coffee.
Lavender?
No, leather.
Leather.
Oh, yes, leather in a coffee. Well, listen, it's outside the box.
And it turned out damn good.
Cool. Listen, there's nothing wrong with experimenting. There's you would think some god-awful combinations and they turn out.
I'm surprised nobody was like, what the fuck are you putting egg yolk in your fucking mix for?
Because egg yolk is part I did it. I didn't put lavender with coffee, not me. You got me mixed
No,
up.
no, you did the coffee with vanilla pudding.
Oh, you did it. Yeah, I know I did it. It's called coffee pudding. Come on. I put coffee in everything. Every chance I can throw a coffee in there, it's going in there.
There's a swaggy fucking Shane in chat.
Just
Oh,
right there.
swaggy. I'm
Sinus
still pretty
pressure
rough.
bad.
Sinus
So
pressure is annoying.
So is it a cold swaggy or is it fall allergies? Because I'm getting hit hard with fall allergies myself. RY4 espresso from Tams. Yeah, actually, I remember hearing about that one.
Yeah, the VSO espresso
That's-
is
so good.
or yeah, VSO espresso is very good. And there's no
And it punches well above its weight class.
well I can use it a bit higher. Morning, Simon.
That is literally the closest VSO to me too, because I keep the cocos and the coffees right next to me.
I think as
know I'm
high as
gonna
I
use them.
went with it is 2. Because
I
VSO
think I've taken it
espresso,
higher than that because
VSO espresso is a grower.
Oh, it is definitely.
it does a little bit for me, but like
Mm.
I don't get all these notes that other people get, so I'm not afraid to push coffee as far as I can take it. Some no, like FA espresso, hell no, I don't push that sucker. I'm actually like drop or wave the bottle over top of it,
This
and
is
it's
probably
good.
going to be extremely an unpopular opinion, but Frank, I'm sorry. I hate your coffees. Everything else is great, not the coffees. To
Hi,
me at
Cherokee.
least.
Hey, you can hate his
Yeah.
coffees. You can't deny his candies and some of the best.
Oh
You
no.
can't deny it. No.
Well, I got to tell you though, you're talking about Frank from Wonder Flavors?
Yeah.
Okay. His Brazilian coffee is divine. I love that coffee. I don't get there's no stale notes in that coffee. Actually, it's probably now lately my go-to coffee.
I
Because
think it's more because I'm kind of spoiled with VSO espresso and a bunch of the sticks mix coffees.
well, I have the Sticks Mix coffees too. Okay, and I'm gonna say this, but I find with the Sticks Mix coffees, and I'm gonna be blunt, for the cost of them, you have to use them higher. Like you have to use them a lot higher than all the other ones. So
I always pair them with VSO espresso.
well, yeah, but if you
but
were
but
well,
like
I
the
always
sticks mix
do
will
too.
be the main note.
Yeah, I always have to bump up or layer the coffee if I use Sticks Mix. But I find personally for myself, I can just use the Brazilian coffee all by itself. And the recipe will like hold up. I don't have to layer or do any of that stuff. And I don't, well, I've never, other than like I said, FA espresso, I've never gotten that nasty stale coffee taste. So it's actually pretty good.
That's what I like about Swaggy's flavors. Most of them you can turn them up and it doesn't give you that off note. And that's where, yeah,
Yeah.
sway to it. Yeah, it costs a little bit, but you know, it's worth it because you don't have to deal with that.
No.
They don't have to, you can raise the percentage and not get that really weird note that most of them get.
I turn on, for me, and most people know, I kind of like my flavors bold. I'm not one of these ones that can just put a drop in there unless it's something really nasty or whatever. So I push them like the espresso from VSO. I think I've pushed that up to 3.5.
Yeah, and it'll grow to about a 4.
Yeah, well, it didn't grow too badly.
It doesn't grow a lot.
No.
it'll grow like a 0.5%.
Yeah, and I didn't find that even using it at 3.5, it didn't take over the recipe.
Yeah.
It was still where I wanted it to be. So I thought, okay, well, that's fine. But a lot of them, I get, oh, okay. A lot of them, I push higher. I just have to. And Addie says coffee, milk froth, hard cracked toffee, and VSO espresso are the only coffees I don't get burnt tire. Yeah. Well, did you, Addie, have you tried the Brazilian by Wonder Flavors? Because it is a good one. I think I used that one. My standard is about 2% for the Brazilian. Unless it's going like in a cheesecake or something, I'll have to bump it up a tad so it doesn't get buried. But
What you got there, Larry? I see you grab something.
Since Addie's here, figured I'd show him where the flame job is on its home.
Oh yeah.
ooh, nice.
And those are There's 3 of them, right? You have 3 caps.
It's 3 AFC caps.
Yeah.
And they're all flamed.
Yeah, that picture you took was amazing.
Oh no, Addie, you tossed it in the bin? Ooh,
Oh boy.
that's pretty bad. Should have sent it to me.
Addie's flame jobs are second to none. I mean, honestly, can't find a blemish at all. That's something. When you can't find a blemish and something with that much metal showing, that's pretty freaking amazing.
Okay, so we're gonna do live mixing. So if anybody wants to play around, you can. We won't plan a thing. We're just gonna. So coffee and tea will be the theme for next Sunday. So we'll just do some live mixing and.
Come on, Rocky, you got to come up with something special.
Yes, Rocky, come on. We'll do coffee, Rocky, since we both love it so much. I don't. Oh, coffee liqueur. Okay, nobody's allowed to use that because it's all mine.
Bullshit, I'll
From
use it
Vape
when the
Train?
fuck I want. You're gonna
No,
tell
you're
Booze
not.
Mixer that he can't use that I can't use Kahlua? You can go to hell.
Well, okay. I'll let you use it just a little bit, but
I'll
the
use this.
coffee
That's it.
liqueur.
8%. 8%. Go for it.
Fuck you, 8%. No, hell no. I don't know. I thought I got another coffee. I got the coffee latte. I don't even know if I've even played with it. I did
Swaggy, you
no,
did
I
good
haven't.
with it.
I haven't even cracked it. That's I guess I must have cracked it.
Which one is that?
This is Vape Train coffee cafe latte, they call it. No, it's not, Rocky. It's mine. Actually, I should try this. I don't even know if I've used it. I don't think I have.
Man, it's pretty
And this
sad
is probably
when the
gonna be
Booze
horrible.
Mixer is willing to share the boozes, but fucking Zippy's not.
Actually, it tastes pretty damn good. Okay, another one I gotta play with now. No, it's not, Rocky. I'll fight you for it. I'm telling you.
Coffee liqueur is mine. They've got a 3-way fight for the coffee liqueur. I don't have it, so yeah, I'm not fighting with it yet. Once I get it.
There is no fight. I will use it regardless.
Like hell you will.
Just like I'll use age bourbon cream, whether she wants me to or not.
Well, you can use that one. You can't use
amaretto.
No. You cannot use the real flavors aged bourbon cream. You cannot use that one.
It doesn't exist.
Yes, it does. Want to see the bottle?
It's a figment of your imagination.
And no, you can't. Coffee milk froth is not so much a coffee as it is the milk.
You know what I just determined? When you
What?
guys are, when I'm on the show, I should actually get a referee shirt to wear.
Mhm.
The two of you. And
Yes,
those
it's,
white
it's,
striped referee shirts, just so when you guys
yes,
are on, going at it.
it's fun to battle. The one thing I keep saying, and you guys, you mention it a lot, Mando, is teas. I have yet to play with teas. I
You know
don't
what?
know. It's a brain thing. It's like I drink tea. It's good. I really don't know if I want to vape it. You know what I mean? Kind of like lemonade. Don't know if I want to vape lemonade.
Trying to find it. It's there somewhere. I gotta find it. I might
Lemonade
play
is
the
good to
ambrosia.
vape.
Might take the ambrosia tea and just bump it some with something, make something sweet out of it, like a sweet tea version. A little fruity.
Arcatini for me, it's a nice booster to coffee with cream. Yeah, that's what I think. It's more the cream side. So if you want a coffee, you could throw the milk froth. Another really good one is the Perilium caramel coffee with milk. That one is a good one. I got that
I
one.
haven't
long-
seen Simon hasn't even joined in on this whole like competition. And I'm waiting for him. I'm expecting Simon to jump in and say something, but he hasn't said nothing. He's being nice in chat. A little too nice. I'm scared.
Don't tell him that. You're not supposed to tell him he's being too nice.
I know. It's like he's making
Yeah,
up for
'cause
being
then
late
we'll need to
yesterday.
bust out the talk timer.
Oh,
He's-
the timer? Yeah,
Yeah.
break out the talk timer. Nah, I think he broke that one. And then oh no, that's the one what was it called? Blue something. I think Tam got rid of it yesterday.
Finally.
Yeah, I think Tam finally got rid of it.
Black
Thankfully.
tea.
It was like having a secret person sitting in the room watching you and not talking to you.
Rocky, let me know how that one turns out. I haven't tried that one. That black
Simon says I will do better. Sorry.
That's right, Simon. You know, you're not harassing them enough. It's like you're feeling sorry for yesterday because you were late because you had that power outage thing and you know you couldn't be on time.
Sure he did.
And now you're like being extra nice to these guys. You can't do that. You give them an
Sure
inch,
he
they'll
did.
take
He
3
wanted
miles.
to finish the bottle of bourbon first.
Speaking of, Larry, you were supposed to be making the drinks for today. What happened? He made them for himself.
Yeah. I haven't even seen him drink that yet.
And have gone.
Well,
He's been drinking it the whole
I
time.
must have been seeing you. You must have been sneak sipping it.
So yeah, this Choctaw off the shake is I'm not hating it. Usually, and there's a few creams in there that are definitely going to need a little time to steep out.
Yeah. Well, if it tastes good now,
It's going to be
guess
better
I'll-
later.
yeah, fair shout, Mando. Yeah. So, what other flavor? What other profiles you've been working on, Tim?
Oh boy. Let me go over to ELR and look at this because there's been a few. It's been a busy week as usual.
I did one this year, this week.
This
Oh,
year,
actually,
huh?
I did it today. Sorry, I did. See, I told you time was an issue.
At least you got
I
the
did
year
one
right.
today that was kind of, like I said, I don't play with fruits a whole lot, but for some reason I've been like kind of, I want to do something a little different, other than custards and my heavy duty shit. So I made a recipe today with pomegranate, blueberry, and Devon cream. So just
Hmm.
fruit in a cream. So I did that today. I didn't try it yet because I GC'd it, so I'm just waiting for it to settle. But it actually tasted pretty good off the lick, but
I made a couple of cookies this past
ya?
week. I made a gooey pumpkin cookie and mixed me a chocolate maple cookie. And the chocolate maple was really good. Pumpkin cookie, you know, I got over that quick because it's just pumpkin. And then
Yeah.
a grapple candy. Grape
I
apple candy.
haven't gone pumpkin yet. I just did that so long every year. Everything was pumpkin, and I kind of got bored, and it wasn't really my thing. So
Oh, that basic
haven't-
B chocolate coffee that I just flew through that. It like disappeared instantly. That was delicious. That was gone by the end of that night.
Oh, cool. Cool. Yeah, I've done that a couple times, not very often. I did that with my white velvet. I was tasting it and I couldn't stop vaping it, so I just kept going and going and realized that there was no nick in it. I was wondering,
That'll
I was
make it
like,
worse. That makes
Yeah,
it worse
well-
because then you just like you're not quite getting the satisfaction. You just keep on. Yeah, that's bad.
Cherokee, question about the VC count. Is it just the flavors or are we allowed to add sweetener?
Just
Huh.
the flavors.
Just the flavors because the
Just
sweetener's
the
on the wheel.
flavors.
The sweetener
What-
is on the
what-
wheel, and I don't know fucking why, because it's not a goddamn flavor.
Whatever you're dealt is what you're stuck with.
Hey, I had mine done for the end of the show.
Cheater.
Hey, you even said yourself it wasn't a horrible mix for something that's thrown together that quickly.
Well, no, it wasn't too bad. Wasn't too bad. Other than well, like I said, I've never tried native tobacco, so I don't know how that tastes. I'm been playing a little bit with tobaccos, but they're not high up on my list. If I want to
got a lot of-
make like
I had all that cream to throw at it though, so even if it's not the greatest, it should be all right.
Yeah. Well, I do like the red burley and by FLV and the FLV sweet and smoky. So I was playing probably last year of making like a vanilla custard tobacco. So I made that recipe. It's on VC. It turned out actually pretty good. So yeah, of course he did. Had your
I found
recipe posted before the show was over.
My most surprising one I couldn't put down was that Spanish rice. I'm not kidding. I couldn't put it down. It's like, why can't I put this down? This doesn't make sense to me.
Well,
And
I know a few other people that do that. Like, okay, for example, if Sheerluck is testing something, he'll go through like a pile of it, and he'll realize that it's all gone. He's got to make more now so he can steep and shit. I haven't done that, only with my white velvet. So
Problem with the V1 is the V1 was good enough that I kind of want to wait until Swaggy finally comes up with a jalapeno. Then V2 will come out.
oh, but if you like it that much, why does there have to be a V2?
Because I need a spicy version. That's the mild
Oh,
version.
you want a
'Cause-
spicy?
Because
version.
original real Spanish rice doesn't have a lot of spice to it. It has
Oh,
some
okay.
heat, but
Yeah.
no spice. So that's the way I made this, and it tastes that way. But then once I get that jalapeno, well, then we're gonna step it up a notch.
Oh, have you tried do you have the red pepper?
It's in it.
Oh, you got the red pepper in it. That's right. Yeah, that's a nice flavor. That's another one I got to get back to. I kind of ditched shit for a while. Is my chili chocolate. I got to get back to that. I've only been trying to add it for years, and I kind of take a break from them every once in a while.
I'm actually thinking too a jalapeno chocolate would be really good because that's my favorite of the peppers because I like the flavor of jalapenos over any other pepper. Period. So if he hits that and nails it, oh, that opens my world.
I just needed that little like the red pepper kind of spice in the chocolate, and I've tried other combinations. Like Cupcake World came out with chili chocolate. Phew. And then of course I thought I'd get smart and I bought the real flavor sriracha. No.
Yeah, we heard about the sriracha one a few times. I love the reaction you gave last time we saw it.
I'm actually, if you smell the bottle, it will knock you over. Literally knock you over. And it did not go good with chocolate. Ugh, horrid stuff. So Swaggy came out with the red pepper, and it actually is really good, and it's gonna go good. I just gotta play more with the chocolate and the chili,
And it's not like just pure spice. It's got flavor, which is what I love.
no,
about
it's
it.
got flavor. That's the nice thing. It's actually got flavor. The sriracha is just like it's like the most hottest peppers that you can imagine soaked in vinegar. And that's exactly what it tastes like, and it's not good. Ugh.
Yeah, so please, anyone who wants to jump on that to the VC challenge, take some of those the flavorings from one of us or all of us and try to mix something up. It'd be fun to see.
Yeah, I think Simon, you can correct me. There is I think Creed posted the wheel in the vaping community Facebook page. So if you need an idea, you can go in and play with the wheel yourself, and it'll pick you out a bunch of flavors. Yeah, I'll have to. I'm pretty sure that's where it was posted. Like Creed put the actual wheel that we're playing with up in the Facebook group, I believe. Anyway,
I'll be completely honest. I was hoping to take a flavor away because it wasn't a flavor you could take away that ruined me. And then you got that blackberry. It's like, oh, okay. This
yeah, but you know us. We're gonna take away the best one out of there and leave you a big ass blank spot.
So are you gonna take away one of the 4 or 5 creams, or are you gonna take away the tobacco? And then I just have
no, they would have took the tobacco.
No, we would have left you the tobacco and then we would have taken away the best cream that you got going.
Yeah, but there were three solid creams. So
yeah, but yeah, you don't.
See, I would have took the tobacco away because then it would just be plain ass vanilla cream.
Well, that's true, but sometimes vanilla
that's
cream
not bad.
is really good. Yeah,
vanilla cream's fine. I would have been okay with that. But then I got that blackberry. This is that blackberry everybody says is okay.
Okay, so Simon says yes, but there's no Jeopardy wheel, obviously. So it has all the top flavors in.
So just add llama spread to your mix. That's your Jeopardy wheel right there. Done.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah. So
you can make that work.
If you need an idea to mix a recipe, these are all the best flavors, or in VC. You can't really go wrong. I don't think there's really any horrid flavors on there. Or well, you may not like some, but anyway.
There's the travesty of no VSO on there.
Well, listen, I have no control.
That will change. That will change one day.
I have no say in that. Just keep using the VSO, and sooner or later it'll show up.
I know. I need to do 211 more minutes.
Oh my God, you counted it. Oh Jesus.
It's okay, Zippy. He's already got planned. He'll have it done by next week.
I know. He mixes like 10 mixes a day, and yeah, I know.
The end of next week, he'll be all set.
Yeah, good. Yeah, so if next week, like I said, we're going to do coffee and tea, and if you want to mix along with us or you need some help, same time, same channel, we'll be here, and we can do coffees and play. And
I guarantee I will be using VSO blueberry a lot now.
Oh, of course you will. It'll be blueberry tea with booze, and all you need is
you're onto something here. Yeah,
I know. Well, we all know Mando too well. There's going to be a booze blueberry tea. And now if you could just put the ice in the glass, it'd be good.
Fuck the ice.
Fuck the ice.
You don't want to dilute it.
All you do is chill one of your alcohols so you can get the ice in it.
Yeah,
but it still keeps the booze nice and strong.
No.
There you go.
You chill the glass.
Oh, okay. Yeah, or stone. I had stones in there. And Mhm. We got this down. We're good, Zippy. No
Okay,
ice.
as long as you're good. As long as you're good. Yeah, I don't use that cooling stuff too often. Or try not to.
I
But
got my own one, so
I have done, I think, a couple drink mixes that I did throw a little bit of cooling into just to try to get it to be like, you know, an actual drink that you'd be served with ice and blah, blah, blah. Because I do like ice in my drinks. Surprise, surprise.
Zippy, you don't want the ideas that are going through my head for the next challenge now. Thank you.
There
I'm
you go.
ready.
there's no challenge. It's just
No
live
challenge.
mixing.
No, yours. I'm talking about
Yeah.
when it's my turn. I have an idea now. So I hope, and hopefully it changes before it happens, because Zippy's like, uh-oh.
No, I'm never scared. Never scared.
Okay.
The only time I
is-
get scared,
Oh, that-
Mando.
Wait,
Wolf Tim just
that's it. So
Wolf
I
Tim,
only need.
you said
Hold on a
211.
minute.
You said 211. Simon's got you at 217.
Because originally Simon said I needed 256 to get on the wheel.
Well,
Yeah, but there
you're
might have
a
been
little
others of
shy.
the other ones. You might have had some others that picked up a little bit over that time.
So now I
Maybe
only
because of the
need
wheel.
like 170 more. This is
I just need to copy
this a
over.
whole
I
lot
need-
easier.
I
Oh,
got 15 or
shit.
20 recipes I can transfer over from ELR to VC and we're all set. But there's another 20.
Oh, crap. I don't
I'd
know.
say-
I don't have any VSO blueberry recipes yet.
The horror.
I got a I've got a challenge, but I'm gonna hold on to it.
Well,
I'm
the
thinking the
thing
same
is,
thing.
when we talk blueberries and certain things, I'm a creature of habit. Unfortunately for me, I am trying to expand my horizon, but if you say blueberry, most of the time I will go to the Flavor West blueberry, or, you know, I don't really honestly play with blueberry a lot because I have a hard time with it. It's one of those, it's kind of like people being strawberry blind. Unless it's really in your face and created a way where it's layered with a bunch of blueberries, I don't really get a whole lot of taste from it. So, and it's kind of like the real fruit. I've mentioned this before, the real fruit. I have no love of blueberries because I find them blah.
What about
So-
blueberry coffee?
Ew. That's just gross.
Blueberry
No
coffee?
such thing as blueberry coffee.
You've never went to Dunkin' Donuts or Starbucks? Then.
No.
Those aren't real coffees. Those are like real flavors.
I knew he was going to say
They're not
that.
real.
I
They're
just
not real.
knew it.
That's like white chocolate's not chocolate. So,
Yep.
which is right.
Well, really, that is true. That's
is
true.
true.
That's not a myth. White chocolate is not really chocolate. It's more of a
True.
cream.
It is. It's a nice cream booster, actually, is what it really is when it comes to vape flavors.
Yeah. And here there's no Dunkin' Donuts. Okay, here. Well, I think there may be some, but I've never seen one. Let's put it this way. Here it's Timmy's, and they don't put fucking blueberry in coffee.
I mean, it's Tim Hortons because there's like 2 Tim Hortons there for every one person.
Pretty much.
Yes, there is. Tim Hortons on every corner, sometimes 2 or 3 on one corner. And Timmy's is the place to go get coffee. Years ago, there was a recipe on ELR, which is a strawberry latte, and it was really nice. Oh, I know which one you're talking about. I'm going to look for it. I kind of saved it.
Strawberry latte.
was-
That actually sounds interesting.
It's actually, let me see if I can find it. I did save it. I can't remember his name though now offhand.
Blueberry custard. Mm.
Um,
Yep. Bilberry or
Okay.
Huckleberry are the two bumpers that really do work.
I'm pretty sure I saved it.
I even took my allergy meds today. It didn't help that much. It's just we're getting that heavy like fall seasonal drop thing going on here.
Oh. Okay, just give me a second. You guys, because it is actually like it's a really good recipe. Oh, here it is. It's by Beaufort Batches. Now, Simon, I hope this is the one you're talking about. I'll screen share this one. Okay.
Wolftam already put it up in chat too.
Yeah. This is, oh, he did? Maybe it's not the same recipe.
We'll see.
Yeah, okay, we got the same recipe. Yep. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, if you want to see it anyway, it's a really good recipe. I just adapted it. That's why it says by Zippy, but I did put Beaufort Batches up here, so it is not my recipe, obviously. Yeah, so butterscotch FA at 1%, fresh cream at 1.5, FA custard, and this is the old custard, not the premium, at 1%, Shisha strawberry at 2%, Shisha vanilla by Inawera at 1%, strawberry ripe by TFA at 2%, tiramisu by FA at 0.5, and Vienna cream. Yes, so if you want to give that a try, it is a good recipe. So anyway.
Is that the same one that Tam had? Wolf Tam had? Tam.
Yeah, it is the same. He put Beaufort Batches, and I knew it was his strawberry coffee. So yeah, it is the same. I just thought I'd show you the recipe if you just wanted to look at it. So
blue waffle.
Blue waffle. Ooh. Freshest Huckard creams uses huckleberry. Huckleberry goes good with blueberry. I knew that because I actually tried it.
And blackberry.
And blackberry. Yeah. Huckleberry is kind of like a blueberry.
It's kind of like the juicy filling for like any of the dark berries.
Yeah.
It's like the juicy
I see that. Everybody's faster at me than with links. I'm slower than shit with links.
But is anybody faster than Addie?
Oh, Jesus.
No.
That guy's got light. No, I think he's got a list beside him on his screen, and he just goes poof, 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 poof.
No, what we know is Addie on screen is an AI construct. He actually lives within the internet. I'm sure of it. I'm 99% sure this is true.
Kind of like the Matrix. Addie's the Matrix.
He is the Matrix, yes.
That's what I said. Addie is the Matrix.
He's that guy that sits in a room with all the little screens.
Oh, well,
Zippy, it's gone.
get it. Oh, Jesus. My Blue Heaven recipe too. Both are bangers. Nice, Mowgli.
And this stream is brought to you by what, Larry?
Death Wish and Bailey's Irish Cream.
Oh, yes. And somebody sent me, there's a new flavor of Bailey's. Oh, what is it called now? Oh, shit.
It's probably one of their seasonal releases.
I don't know, but I'll have to look. And sent me a bloody picture.
That's Addie with all the screens. Yep.
Because I know there's a peppermint Bailey's for some fucking reason. They did a
that one's been out here for a while.
Fucking spice.
Addie Tooney, Max Addie Tooney headroom. Awesome. Love that one, Simon.
Okay, I didn't want that one. Okay. Oh God, my screen is not. Oh, there we go. Okay. Now I can find it. Oh, apple pie Bailey's. That might be tasty. except for I can't
The apple
drink
pie
that.
part,
Yeah. Wow.
except for the apple pie part.
Oh, okay. Well, let's put it this way. I would really like to have some Baileys, but I'm trying to behave, no sugars and stuff. And all that shit is right full of sugar. So I'm out.
No, you're not. All we got to do is come up with the correct flavors and mix in your vodka. Done.
We have them.
Well, that's true. I could put apple
We
pie
have them.
and some
Been talking
cream in
about
it.
this for a while now.
I know, but
You
listen,
have.
I've been
you have
trying to.
Vape Train Irish Cream for
Yeah.
the alcoholic version of Bailey's, and you
Okay.
have Flavora Irish Cream for the non-alcoholic.
Okay. But
Done.
on back to real life here for a second. I've actually even not been drinking either. I've been trying to behave. So
That doesn't sound very fun. Doesn't
it's
sound fun
not.
at all.
It's not, but it also is where I'm not crawling around on the floor.
Well, I
So-
also see that you have all your fingers still. That's a good sign. Yeah. And I'm not sure with
Yes.
what you've been doing lately, if that would be the case if you've been
Well,
drinking more.
Actually, I've been busy working on the house. Apple fill-in with amaretto is a great combo. Not 100% sure about the Irish cream.
Simon, I have that coming. Thanks to talking to you guys last week. That is, I
Ooh,
ordered that stuff.
apple
That's coming.
apple filling with amaretto. Ooh.
That sounds really good.
Oh, uh-oh. Brain explosion. Where's my notepad?
I could do that.
I
Maybe that'll
can
happen
do
next week.
that.
Filling.
That is on its way.
Wonder flavors.
It'll be here Tuesday.
amaretto, Layered
Okay,
with
so-
VSO and amaretto.
So we're gonna call this Apple Bailey's. Okay, so
Apple
apple
Baileys.
fill-in. Apple, well, no, not Bailey's. We'll just call it Apple, whatever.
Jesus Christ,
Okay,
get the
so
word
apple
right.
fill-in. I'm thinking Bailey's. I got Bailey's on the brain now.
You're
apple
you're
filling.
welcome.
Yeah, up yours.
Good job. Good job, Larry.
Yeah, thanks. It's easy. And Irish cream, yes. See, now Irish cream, I would go automatically with Flavor West Irish cream. Or I don't like FA as much as I like the Flavor West. I think the Flavor West one for me is a little more realistic, but depends on where it's used, I guess. So I'll put either or. Okay, so Irish cream. This might be tasty. Very tasty. I'll have to play. Thanks you guys for squirreling me again.
That's okay. You guys added to my flavor list. You and Creed did. I mean, not Creed. You and Liam did.
Liam.
Talk to me after the after show of the last time. And those are the flavors I made sure I could order. All the ones that were possible there on Bull City. So
Liam's very good at that. He likes to squirrel me a lot.
yeah, he did.
I'm gonna touch a little bit. I'm not sure, Addie, what exactly is going on with the flavors, because I know that the flavor ban. I know we have a ban. The stores like the B&Ms themselves have been cut off, and I think that's for the kids going in there. But I was cruising some websites where I know you can buy liquids. They still got all the fruits and desserts and all the shit on there. So I really totally am. I think maybe it's just the actual stores. I don't know. I'm gonna have to look more into it because it's very weird, very weird. Like you guys down there, if you went on to like a e-liquid site or like a juice place, is all the flavors gone off those for you guys?
Not really. Everybody's trying to use that loophole. Most of them are. The loophole there for non-tobacco loophole. They're trying to use it. And until they gets enforced, they're really not going to do anything. And that's actually kind of like, how do you enforce that? Because it could be used, especially flavorings can be used for other things.
Well, that's what I'm wondering is like there must be a fine line because I not only went on one site, I went about like 5 or 6 sites and everybody had like desserts, like I said, desserts and fruits and what else was there? Bakeries. There was all kinds of shit on there. I'm thinking, I thought there was so it must be just where kids can walk in and get it.
And it also depends on the site and whoever's running it, because some of them have cut off some flavors, some have not, and I don't know. It's all up in the air.
Well, it's kind of confusing. Oh,
Yeah, Eric tagged you in something.
yes, he did. Ah, damn guy. Oh, thanks. Thank you, Simon. Thank you.
Yeah, the Canadian flavor ban is the next step. It'll be it's a strange time to live in for this, but as long as flavors are still available, keep going strong, keep mixing, keep enjoying yourself as long as you can. Stock up on the ones you really, really like in case something happens.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing is that I'm not going to I don't buy commercial juice, but I was just curious to see where it has affected, but I only seen it in the stores. So
we've seen some companies just close the doors in the US. We've also seen some that's still pushing on websites and such. So
yeah, I will, Simon. Yeah, it looks good. It looks really good.
Oh, so Simon actually made it?
May need a little tweak, yeah, but it was pretty nice off the shake, he said. So if it was nice off the shake, then I find, now I may be wrong, I know there's flavors that will grow and ruin your mix, but I find if you, for me anyway, if I like a mix off the first couple hits, I'll keep going. And I basically, other than there's an odd flavor that you'll use that will either grow or disappear. Most of the time for me, if they're good, like when I first test them, I kind of what's the word? I've kind of overcome where shit goes south later. I don't know why, but somehow, to me, if it tastes good on those first couple hits, like I said, I'll keep vaping it for an hour, couple hours, and if it doesn't go bit, then I still will let it steep, but I don't worry about it too much. So
you get used to what flavors taste like.
I got one for you.
Yeah. No, I don't want any more. Come on.
Blueberry?
It's apple pie.
Amaretto?
Oh, yeah. Well, I think the amaretto and the apple pie filling.
Can I share it first?
Yep. Go ahead.
God. We have VSO amaretto at 1, Wonder Flavors amaretto at 1.5. Flavora pie filling at 1, VSO baked apple at 0.75, Inware biscuit at 0.5, VSO green apple at 1, Flavora pastry zest at 0.25, and one-on-one pie crust at 2.
Well, that looks good except for one problem. I don't have the amaretto VSO. I don't have the baked apple by VSO. I don't have the green. Oh, wait a minute. I might have the green apple. I don't know. And yeah, so I'm kind of shy on that. But it looks good.
I have all of it, so
I'm missing a pie crust. That's it. I got all the rest.
Well, la-dee-da, mister. Well, now I got to play with a couple combinations here. I got
But I have the apple. I got the apple pie, the apple filling, and then I also have the other one that you talked about. That's actually the apple pie that Liam mentioned. I ordered both of them, so those will be in. So I could actually substitute that one with it. It would actually give it more apple.
Was the apple filling on the list?
Yep,
Okay, because that one actually is really good.
and that's on its way.
Yeah, and it's got a bit of cinnamon to it. Pretty close to mine, Mando.
Yep, pretty close. There we go.
Yeah, it wasn't that far up, but of course you had to go VSO.
There's more than just V. There's
Yeah,
one.
he used 2 amarettos. He didn't use just the one.
I
Give
know.
him credit
See,
there.
I know, and because I don't have it, I know that the Wonder Flavors amaretto is good, and it's so spot on. And you're not allowed to use it.
And
That's
I'm
funny,
sorry.
Addie.
And I'm sorry. There's 5 flavor houses in that mix. It's not just all V.
Yeah, I know. I'm just
VSO.
razzing you. Come on now.
Just as a little
Oh,
secret there.
I know. I'm just giving it right back.
I know you
So-
are.
So it seems like Addie had to mention the island cake and he subbed the jungle cake. He's not getting a sub version because I did mix up some. That's why I ran out of the sugarloaf pineapple and I had to order more because Addie's going to get an official one. So you can try the actual recipe instead of his subbed recipe.
I
So that's
gotta tell Simon, we because you got me hooked on the sugarloaf pineapple, and we got Liam hooked on the sugarloaf pineapple. Well, we both ganged up on Tim and now got him hooked on the sugarloaf pineapple.
Actually, the sugarloaf pineapple was you and Graham that talked me into it.
Well,
Graham
maybe
talked me
Graham,
into
but
that.
but
What?
Liam likes it too.
What, am
But
I
I ordered
next
4 ounces of it.
on your
4
list?
ounces is coming, so I'm good.
4 ounces,
What
yes.
am I next on your list to get to buy it?
Yes, you gotta buy it.
Good luck.
The Wonder Flavors apple cider is good. You just kind of have to be careful, and it's kind of, now this is only my opinion because I have tried it. It's kind of to me, it's like it has its own little niche for a recipe. I found it a bit, yeah, sugarloaf and amaretto works too. Oh, come on.
Oh yes, it does. Yep.
Stop it. The apple cider is good, and it's just it's got a small area to use, but it is a good flavor. It depends on what you're going to use it with. Like it would make a good like boozy cider mix. I think I tried it and I can't remember. This was years ago when I got the apple cider, of course. I can't remember what I really used it for. I tried it and I thought, ooh, okay, this one didn't turn out very well, but I think it still can be used like definitely in drinks. Definitely in drinks.
I had a question for you, Zippy.
Yeah.
The Wonder Flavors orange juice. Have you tried it?
Yes. Love that shit.
Okay, because I ordered that. That was my spur. You know how you always throw 1 or 2 things in? That was one of the ones I threw in because I was thinking, man, that could come in handy if it's any good. So I was
It's
like,
orange. The orange juice by Wonder Flavors is very good. Very good. I don't know. For me, it's just like an orange juice. It's not. Yeah. It's
good. Then that's what I wanted. I was
yeah,
hoping, but I threw it in. And I was like, haha, I hope I didn't screw up on this one.
and it's not specialized. That orange juice is not just like an orange juice. You could use it in like, I would even think sometimes I've had the thought when I was using it of putting it in like a creamsicle or something.
That's what I was
Because it
thinking.
is, yeah, because it is a nice, it is a very nice orange flavor. And I find like I said, I've said before, I have a little bit of a citrus issue, I think, sometimes with oranges. I know a lot of people do. I don't find I get that that awful like citrus twang or something, or that little chemically note at the end of it. So it is a good flavor. Yeah, it's not Tic
Not
Tac
Tic-
Orange. No,
Yeah,
definitely
that's what I
not.
wanted.
It
I wanted it.
actually, yeah. Go ahead.
I wanted it for like if I make a drink and Larry has a drink challenge, has an orange to it. I was thinking
Yeah.
orange juice could come in really handy for a drink mix.
Oh,
challenge.
most definitely. That orange juice, definitely. But like
Okay.
I said,
Good, I'm happy then.
it's a nice orange. It's kind of like a good all-round orange that you could use, depending upon where you're using it. But it's a nice flavor, really nice flavor, and
So I
doesn't, like
trusted
I
in
said,
Frank, and I'm happy about it then. Good.
yeah, Tic Tac Orange. Well, most oranges, like I used to really like. Well, I tried it a few times anyway. Is the Cap orange creamsicle, but it's still, like I said, it's got that little chemically note at the back end, and I don't think there's too many oranges that I've tried that don't have that chemical back end, and that's
the
what
problem
usually
I've been having.
well, and I think most people, that's why I told you about go on VC. There is a big thread on orange creamsicle, and that will give you ideas because there's all kinds of mixers on there trying to nail that, you know, the best orange and everything. I don't know if they're still going, but it was a long one.
Because there's
So
one
if
of the
you-
oranges that you and Liam had suggested for the creamsicle thing that I couldn't get through Bull City. And I substituted that out and I got that orange juice instead for that reason, because I thought if that turns out that'd work too. So
Oh, that was that bakery orange. Is that the one?
Yep.
I don't have that one.
I have
it's on
one
my
of them. I
list,
couldn't
but-
get the other. I can't remember which one it was.
Oh, the
I was able to get
Brazilian.
one.
Oh,
The
okay. And there
Brazilian.
was
That was it.
the Brazilian orange. Yeah. I don't have either one of them, so I can't even comment on them. But I know if Liam likes them, they're probably pretty good.
It was
And
the
he didn't
Brazilian
say
I couldn't
anything
find.
bad. Yeah.
I did get
Yeah.
the bakery orange. The bakery orange is on its way.
Well, the Cupcake World Brazilian orange you would probably have to go to Chef's.
Chefs. Yep. That's what I figured.
Yep. Now, also on another note, I'm going to say this. A lot of times Cupcake World is on Amazon. I have found like I don't like Devon cream much, do I?
No, it's
this-
still full, so I'd say no.
Yeah, because I only use a little tiny bit at a time, but I got this through Amazon. And I got my clotted cream fudge through Amazon. I got the vanilla fudge through Amazon. So if you do a search, you might be able to find it on there. But Chef's probably you can get the I believe it's Chef's Choice as well, which will be cheaper. It's rebottled, of course, but it will be less expensive. So yeah, Chef's is pretty good for getting flavors that we as North America can't get.
Mhm.
And Cupcake World
I'm
is
gonna
fun.
have to do a chef's order fairly soon, because that's actually not just one. There's a list of flavors I can only get to them.
Have a good night, Rocky. See you later.
Hi, Rocky. Always
Yeah.
good to see you, Rocky.
Yeah. Well, guys, I guess we should wrap this up. And so next week, like I said, we're going to do coffees and teas and whatever else. And now I got squirreled into mixing shit. So I guess I'll be doing that a little later on tonight. Yes, since I have some time. But anyway, yes. So, okay, Abigail, where can we find you?
Okay. What in a Horror podcast? We just had an episode go up. And then you got my Thursday show at 6 p.m. Eastern for mental health. Saturday show at 9 p.m. Eastern on my channel for game night stream. We had a really fun one this week that was really Halloween based. It was really a good game. And then Mixers Helping Mixers here on Tuesdays
Yeah.
with Larry and Meter. With Larry and Meter on holding down the kitchen until the Fresh03 is able to come back. And then we got You can always find me on any of the as an advocate for liberty on most social medias, and that's it. Oh, and Break the Stigma with Unity Discord for anyone who's dealing with any issues that needs a help or would like to help somebody. And yeah, thank you, Addie, for the links. So,
And
yeah.
I'm gonna just paste in case I forget some. I just pasted my streamer link in there for all the places you can find me. Mando, where can we find you?
Here on Sundays, Tuesdays on hold me down the kitchen with Tim and me I just threw the link in chat, and that's about it.
And on Facebook.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
yeah.
Instagram
Instagram.
ELR and VC at the Mandalorian.
Yes.
Trust me,
And
my Facebook is just used as shit post. That's all it
yeah.
is.
You can find me on Saturday night on the Vaping Community Show. And you can oh, here we go. My recipes are under Flavor Chaser. If you want to look me up on VC, if you're on ELR, they're under Zippy. You can find on Saturday night on the Vaping Community Show, Sunday here. I do normally do a Zippy Zone show plus this one, but I decided it's Sunday and to hell with it. I was chilling out, so I worked Saturday, so I decided I deserve a whole day, so I did that. And I am on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, everywhere, and that's where you can find me. So anyway, guys, yep, see you later, Summer. So everybody have a good rest of your Sunday, and we shall see you next week for some live mixing. We'll do coffees and teas, and have your stuff ready if you want to play along. So anyway, good night, folks, and hope everybody has a great week next week.
See you
and
guys.
See you guys.
ya. Bye.
Bye.